Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I want to review or kind of do a commentary for the BET, the Encore Season 1, Episode 3 called Do the Record. So I'm going to talk about this scene where Keely has a breakdown after Aubrey O'Day basically told her that she needs to leave her alone and that she's draining her energy and stuff like that. So my kind of takeaway from that, like that scene was pretty interesting because I feel like Aubrey and Keely, they were getting along at first, and then I think what happened was that Aubrey didn't like Keely's creative director position that she assigned herself because, Aubrey and the other girls think that Keely is not doing anything and she's just sitting around drinking wine in her pajamas, which I kind of think the same thing. I think Keely is very talented. She's been in 2 girl groups, and I just feel like she's not pulling her weight. Or maybe she's scared to pull her weight, so she's just taking a step back. Now in the scene where Keely is like following Fallon and Felicia from Cherish, I just feel like Keely just went into a submissive role with them, which is weird because Keely, just from her past, came across, just from what I've heard, as being a very mean person. Definitely from the stuff I heard from her past girl group, especially 3LW, where she threw some chicken in one of her group members' face. I just feel like since Felicia, like, excuse me, like on the past episode 2, Felicia basically read Keely for filth, and that was very like, oh my god. And then like Keely was crying and stuff like that, and now I feel like it's very surprising to see the Fallon twins take up for Keely. So that scene where the twins were, trying to talk to Keely, and because Keely was like, maybe I should go home, and the Fallon twins are like, we have to work together to get this done. And so now it's a dynamic where the Fallon twins, Fallon and Felicia, the Cherish group members or whatever, are on the side of Keely when what was it, last episode or even the first episode, that was not the case. Like the Fallon twins were basically against everybody except for Aubrey. But that scene really was surprising because Keely, I feel like now she's become like a puppet or something. Like she's just going off of what the other girls are going off of. So another part of the show I want to touch on is Aubrey's determination and vision for the groups. I think that it was really cool for her to make a vision board, and just knowing Aubrey from Danity Kane's background, like she's always been someone who was very driven even after the group broke up. She always continued to work on music, and I think Danity Kane is on good terms as far as 3 girls being in the group. The other 2, D Woods and that other girl, they don't really deal with Danity Kane anymore, but I think the 3 are good, on good terms. So anyway, I also wanted to say that Aubrey, like, she knows how to get shit done, and I think that the girls responded well to the vision board, besides Keely, of course. Aubrey, now I do have to say, Aubrey looks completely different than she did before. And, Aubrey, she was a pretty girl at one time, and then she got all this plastic surgery, and now she looks completely different. Like, sometimes I'm shocked to see her literally like on the show because she looks like Grumpy Cat, and it's disturbing. So that's a side note for me. I know other people probably feel the same way. But she is, whew, I mean, she's a go-getter, but I just feel like, maybe she needs to lay off the lip fillers, face fillers. It just looks very scary to me. I don't know. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about that. Okay, so y'all, I just went on Aubrey O'Day's Instagram page and it is now private. So Aubrey has made her page private. And it might be, I'm guessing it might be just from the show, from the backlash, from comments about, a lot of stuff. And yeah, so that's not looking too good on her end. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love Aubrey. I just think that she went too far with the filler and stuff like that. Okay, so now they showed the scene where some of the girls are in the studio and they introduce Bird's Eye View, which was written by Fallon and Felicia of Cherish. And y'all, this song is so amazing. Like, I loved it from the beginning. Some of the girls in the studio loved it. It's just a good song. And, as Fallon and Felicia have said in the past, they are songwriters as well. So you can tell they know what to do in the studio. I mean, they write for major artists in this industry, like Justin Bieber. They probably write for Ariana Grande. I don't know. It's just absolutely amazing. And I feel like Fallon and Felicia, they're very strong in this house. They're very driven. They're very motivated. And I like that about them. Okay, so now I am going to be talking about the scene where the producers show up. They're ready to work. They're telling people, hey, just come up with some songs, sit down and write some songs, brainstorm and everything. And it was Misha's time to shine. Misha is from 702. And apparently she's written hits for her group and stuff like that. And she even said herself that she does songwriting. It's like second nature to her. It's the bread and butter for her. And it was her time to write a song, but she got scared and called the Fallon and Felicia down to write a song. And she said, oh, those should be the girls who are writing songs, because I don't know if I can do it. And so, Fallon and Felicia, they came down, but shortly after, Misha from 702 had like performer's anxiety or a panic attack or something like that. So she went back upstairs because she said she wasn't feeling well. So long story short, the producers had to, basically not do anything for tonight. And once again, that's time wasted. And, the rest of the people, they wanted to keep going without Misha, but the producers, they were like, okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow and we're looking for some productivity. And I don't know, I kind of agree with Felicia and Fallon. Like, Misha is very annoying. And she's somewhat, I don't want to say like lazy, but she's already set in her ways, I mean, she has a husband. I think she has a kid or something. So, being on this show is out of her element because she's so used to, having a family life, which is totally understandable. But I feel like Misha needs to do the work, and I feel like she's the main one complaining about not being on certain songs and blah blah blah, but it's like, Misha, you need to do the work. Like, you can't just expect other people to do it and then complain. So I just felt like that was kind of annoying. I felt like that was her out from writing a song. And yeah, I thought that was a very annoying scene to watch. So also in the episode, Aubrey was appointed or voted as the queen of the house for the week or whatever. And, to me that wasn't very surprising because I think the group really liked her vision board And I really think Aubrey is going to get some stuff done. Now, who knows? Maybe in the next episode, episode 4, maybe she won't fulfill those needs. Who knows? Because, with reality TV, there's always a twist. But I honestly feel like Aubrey knows what she's doing. She's been in the studio for a long time. She's been in the business since, 2005, I think? So, it's been a while. And, I hope she does what she needs to do to get this group to the next level. Okay, so there was a part in the episode where Misha and Irish, their vocal parts were missing from the talking record. The talking record is the song that they all recorded in the studio. They felt really good about it, blah, blah, blah. I feel like the twins did not maliciously lose that song. Like, I honestly think that it was just accidentally lost. But, Misha from 702 did not take it very well when she was asked to re-record the song. Irish, I don't know if she was that upset by it, but she just went along and recorded the song. But I feel like Misha was really upset because she feels like the Fallon twins did something to their parts of the song on purpose. And I think somebody said in the room, like, they're snatching people's songs now. And I was just laughing at that part because I was like, oh my God, it's like so much drama in this show. I love it. But yeah, that was kind of weird that it was lost. And they re-recorded it, but this kind of sparked more tension between the Fallon twins and Misha. Especially Misha, because I feel like Misha, she's very defensive. I don't know, I feel like she came in the house like super angry. I don't know, I don't feel like it's everyone else. Like, I feel like it's just Misha. She has like a chip on her shoulder or something. I don't know. But to be on the real, Fallon and Felicia, they came in the house reckless. I do have to say that. So maybe that's why Misha, like, off the bat did not like them. But I don't know. I just feel like they need to get it together because now at this point they have less than 30 days to record an album and do the dances and costumes and makeup and stuff like that. Like, they need to get it together. But right now it's just like drama after drama after drama. So the dinner was a hot ass mess. These women came at each other's necks. And I think the person who tipped off the argument was Misha, of course. Because Misha feels like the Fallon twins don't see her, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think it's that. I think that Misha is not trying, and I feel like Misha is intimidated by... And I keep saying the Fallon twins, but it's Fallon and Felicia. So sorry if I keep saying that, but... It's just like, I feel like Misha is intimidated by a lot of people in the house, including the twins. And I was laughing off of the part where Fallon or Felicia, one of those twins, said, okay, let's dump the records or scratch the records. And Misha was like, yeah, scratch them bitches. And I was like, oh my God. And so, like, it was a crazy... It wasn't even a conversation because there was too many people talking at the same time. There was Nivea, basically. I guess she was trying to be on Misha's side and say that, blah, blah, this is why she's frustrated. This is why Misha's frustrated. And then, Fallon or Felicia was like, I don't have time to read between the lines. I'm doing everything, which it is true. Fallon and Felicia, they are doing a lot of the work. They know what they're doing and they're doing a lot of it. And I can see why they're frustrated because they're pulling the weight of other people who are too lazy to even help them. I mean, it looks like Keely is like, she's the Fallon and Felicia's like personal assistant at this point because she helped um Misha and Irish, go over their records and re-record them again for the talking song or the talking record. And this whole dinner table thing was just absolutely crazy. Um, and I hope that Fallon and Felicia, I hope they don't scratch the records. I hope they don't dump the records because these are very, very good records. And I think right now everyone's confused. I think people are scared to move on because now they're recording. So maybe people are scared that they don't sound as well, or maybe they're just scared to go through the process. But like I said before, they don't have a lot of time to record. So they need to come together and work something out. But to be honest, y'all, I thought there was going to be some drinks thrown at the table because it got really, really, really heated. Now, I do have to say, I am very, very interested in learning the dynamic now between Aubrey and the twins because in the confessional, Aubrey said that the twins are very defensive and they don't know how to communicate. And, at one time, Aubrey and the twins were getting along, and I feel like they're a good group because Aubrey gets work done and the twins, they get work done. But now it's like everyone's at each other's necks. But anyway, I hope you guys like this commentary on my thoughts on the show. I absolutely love this show. And if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for more videos.